Hello. Hello, how are we all? Happy Thursday. Oh, look, there's loads of people already here in chat. Hello, Rob K. Sr. Hey, hey, hey. And we got a Copper Beardy there. And we got a CMJ Chris Jones as well. Hello. I've got my antlers on because it's Christmas. A holiday season. Happy Hanukkah. Happy end of year festivities. Happy just time off work because a lot of places are shut next week. Company off times. So yes, hello. How is everybody anyway? Are we all peachy? Are we chilled? Winding down? It's my last day of work of the year. Yay! Well, my team already left last week. My manager's been off a week already, so it's been quiet at work, which has been very nice. Only the Steel Toe team have been working still, so I've just been chatting to them. My team haven't been on. So yeah, it's been chilled and quiet. Now, how is my sound? Am I clipping out at the top? Because I know we beefed my sound up, but I'm seeing red lines. Red lines. So I think that needs to come down personally. But I got moaned at last week about my audio levels being too quiet, so I'm just bringing them down. So oh, there's a red. Okay, so I'm trying to bring them down so I don't hit that red. So just let me know how it sounds and we'll take it from there. So you'll notice I'm not in the virtual studio. It's been a hectic couple of days. So I did the PC build on Saturday. One of those sticks of RAM has gone, it was faulty. So that machine is now running on 8 gig of RAM, and that's not enough. Thank you, Rob. Sound is good. That's not enough to run the studio, but we did get, before it died this morning, we did get everything working how I showed you the other day. I don't know, where's my tablet? I could have drawn, I meant to get my tablet. I may have to run, I think that's downstairs in the lounge. I might have to run and get it. And so I can show you a diagram. So we've got a very complicated system of multi-directional capture cards and USB extension cables between my office and Silicon Orchid's office. And so Nostromo, the machine that's in his office, is supposed to be the one running the virtual studio. And that's the one that's had the duff RAM. So I've got new RAM arriving tomorrow, and we're returning the other new RAM, the not so new RAM, and that's going back. So I'm not in the virtual studio, which is okay because we're going to work on the virtual studio today. We're going to get that Signal R. So I did a pop-up stream on Monday, and we were getting the Signal R stuff into the whole system and running it, and yada, yada, yada. Magic happened. People visited. So that's the goal. So we can see if we can plow through that. We were doing switch cases. I probably should start thinking about refactoring out into I've got to remember. Oh, God, I've just remembered. I may get a phone call. Okay. And I'll tell you about that in a sec. Hang on, I've got a message. Oh no, that's my new RAM has been dispatched. That's good. So it'll be here tomorrow. So where was I? Oh, brain like a sieve, so easily distracted. Blah. No, it's gone. What was I talking about? Hello, Luce. Hello. Another distraction. I forgot what I was talking about just then. What was I talking about? Honestly. So this is my last planned stream of the year. And to make sure I don't work tomorrow, I'm going to go out to a crocodile park, as one does. And then I probably will end up doing something next week, like making videos or maybe streaming or something, because I'll get bored. But this is my last planned stream until 11th, 12th of January, I believe. That's the Thursday that I'm planning to come back. Switch statements, that's it. Thank you, Luce. So I was going to... so that's when my next stream is. So what I was talking about is I'll refactor those horrible switch statements that I put in. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me, Luce. And we'll go and see if we can refactor that into rules that will make it more open close principle. Yes, we want it to fit some patterns. I don't know why I keep doing magical fairy fingers today. Silicon Orchid did just make me down a monster in like glug, 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 glug while he's like chanting glug, glug, glug. Yeah. And here I am on an espresso coffee. So this is going to be fun, fun, fun. So that's kind of where we're going to be at. We're going to do some coding. We're going to build on Monday's stream and get cracking. Okay, so let me just fire up some stuff in the background whilst I continue to chitter chatter. I had to wolf down my omelette at lunch and then I got stuck watching a YouTube video. I'm like, you can't be watching a YouTube video. You need to be getting ready to go stream. I was going to put on my sparkly sequin dress, but totally, yeah, just... I was going to put sequins for you all. It's asking me if I want to enter it in safe mode. No, I don't. So let's see if I can figure out what's going on. Did I commit my changes on Monday? Who knows? Maybe I didn't. Thank you very much for subscribing, Michael Bond. And I might make an espresso. I prefer them to full cups. I like an espresso now and again. But this is a Nespresso, as in it's from my Nespresso machine, which is rather than my instant that I drink normally throughout the day. Okay, so this is where we were left on Monday. Did I commit my changes? Good, I did. So let's do a get pull. Oh, it helps if I'm actually in the repository. Don't worry, I'll flip over in a minute. I'm just getting everything set up for you. You don't need to see me thumbling around like an idiot. Oh no, that's not the Unity project. See, this is what I mean. You don't need to see me rumbling around in... No. Okay, so let's go. So tell me, what is everyone's plans for the rest of the week and the weekend and stuff like that? Tell me whilst I tap, tap, tappity tap at these keys. This is going to be one of those, isn't it? Oh dear. Get status. On branches up to date to get pull. All right. Looks like I was a good girl and I committed and pushed. Well done, Layla. Well done. Okie dokery. Let's go here. It's reloading. Reload. Alrighty. So we've got that. And then I need to double click on here and then I'll be ready to switch over and show you the code. And then we'll get started. So who's going to tell me what you're doing? And alrighty. Are we ready for some code? Ready for a karma, Layla. Hello. There's some code. Beautiful code. Lou says, my parents tested positive. Oh no. So you're going to spend it with your friends locally. Oh, Luz. I'm sorry. That's rubbish. Okay. I just need to fix this error here. Should not read... There's a shader error here. All right, so I'm going to have to like change the scaling on the monitor, or else none of you are going to be able to see Unity, you know, because it's like tiddly. Okay, let's see. All right, this is still going to be a bit tiddly, but whack it up to 4K, folks, if you can. So it's saying that instruction should not read uninitialized value. Okay, so let's just go in here. Let me come back out for a sec. I don't know what is wrong. Oh my goodness. That's a shader. I don't know what to do in that. Let me just see if it plays. Shall we see? Let's just, it's not going to. Eek. Nope. Okay. I'm going to just close it and reopen it. Discard. Don't save. There we go. All right, let's just try and reopen that. I think it might. Project's compilation errors. All right, let's go and see. Whoops, wrong button. So okay, this is my code errors here, so that's fine. Let's go and have a look. So this is saying it doesn't know where that is. And we should just be able to fix that like so. And is it gonna work? Yay! Okay. There we go. The shader graph is still erroring. Let me see. Is that because that's open? Looks like it might be about to go. Okay, it's all right. I think we can ignore those shader graphs for now. They're just going to shout at us, but it looks like it's running. So that's fine. All right, that's a good start. Yay, something running. Let me pop that over there. Oh, I can put that in my special. Oh no, I didn't want to make everything disappear. There we go. All right, I'm organizing my windows. All right, let us continue. So if you are unsure of what this is, I did want to show you on my tablet, but okay. We have this interactive studio. It has loads of interactive elements, and I want to be able to control that, and my viewers to be able to control that from an app. So we've built the app using Blazor Server and Signal R, and we're now hooking up all the interactions that are on the studio to Signal R stuff to get it to run. So I'm hoping we can get this to go. So the variable hologram emissive has not been assigned. So I've got some, I can try and fix this. So can I go to it? So set material. This is to do with it's missing material. So if I go to the holographic setup, I'm guessing it's missing materials. Doesn't look like it. The one I'm looking at is the errors say hologram general emissive material has not been assigned. So I just need to assign that in the hologram projector controller. Okay, so we'll go in here and none. Hologram general emissive material. So I don't know what that should be. I'm going to ask Silicon Orchid. 1 second. he's going to come and tell me what this should be set as. 1 second. He's giving me instructions. All right, you can hear it. So it's in the controller. Okay, you want me to click on this one?
Open up the project.
Open up the project.
Nothing in console here.
You mean, oh, this one. Okay.
So click on the material, the hologram in the top right.
Top right.
Just click once on the emissive material.
In the
inspector.
Right. Oh, okay. Oh, God.
Right.
Clicked once.
Now, this take us to the folder that we're interested in.
Ah.
The general one across. Drag it across.
You want that one to be assigned there. Okay. Right. Is that it?
Try that.
All right, we'll see. By the way, the reason why I might get a phone call is I'm having a microwave delivered today. So Silicon Orchid, there may be a microwave coming any moment.
Right, try that.
All right, let's see if that has fixed it. Let me clear the console. And let's play. Is it going to go? Is it going to go? Yay! It's fixed. Perfect. Alrighty. Oh no, we have a debug log error.
Work around it.
We're just going to ignore that one. Alrighty, let's get on. Let's go. Okay, so that was painful because I'm like obviously had too much monster and I didn't know where I was supposed to be clicking. And Silicon Orchid's very patient. Cool. So let's go and have a look over here at the project. So this here is the Blazor project, and I'm going to run it and we'll have a look and see what is happening. Okay. So here is my lovely thing. So we're going to go to room control. And you see I've got some controls already rigged up. These are going to be admin controls, so not everyone will be able to see those. And hopefully now if I go over to the room in Unity and run it, see this? This is some magic. I'm going to see if I can toggle the projector. Did I wire that in? I can't remember if that's wired in or just like pseudo fitting. All right, let's go and put a color in. Send colors. Why are you not working? Is it just that we can't see it because it's not nighttime? Okay, this was working on Monday. We proved it was working on Monday. Let's go and put some breakpoints in. All right, so I'm going to stop the Unity project and I'm going to go over here to that and I'm going to move that into my slot. Attach. We can close this and we're going to go into the remote controller. That's where we want to be. So this is what I'm hoping to hook into. And now if we go back into this app, let's just close all tabs and start fresh. And we're going to go pages, the room controller. I did do a big refactor of this. I think I did this on stream. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just went off and did, yay, just refactoring. Oh, I didn't do this on stream. That's fine. We're going to come here and I hadn't finished doing it. That's what it was. Okay, so I can't show you how this works just yet because I haven't done all the wiring in. So let's do that now. what I did was make a event callback, so I could put the specific event on an object that then gets pulled in. I might pull these out into table storage so they don't clutter up my stuff, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so we've got these added. Let's start looking at the RGB. Now I'm going to comment this out. We'll do one at a time, and let's comment this out. Let's see if we can get the balloons, no, the RGB lights working. So I've got send colors, and then I've got the send colors down here, and I'm going to put a breakpoint on the program file where that goes to, and I did a tidy up in here as well. I refactored them out so that I can start putting rate limiting, etc. on those. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. So we've got that, and now I want to make sure that when I go through to here, the view, no, we haven't got the view open, Layla. We've got the code open, but not the view. So we're going to go here, and this is going to populate that with a room event. So if we go now into the card, we should see that this is going to populate it with a room interaction. Okay, so let's just go and see what happens when I click that. All right, so it comes in here, and I may not have wired this up at the other end. I thought I did. So we have RGB color. Ah, look, it's not capturing the color code. So there's our error straight away. So that's fine. Our binding hasn't worked, probably because I haven't set it. So that's all right. So if I go here, what we need to do is bind the input from here and back out. Okay, so these inputs, I'm going to take out all of this and make a proper class. So let me do that, so we haven't got all of this mess everywhere. So this is going to be input card input, let's call it that. And then we're going to go over to our styles, and I am using Tailwind, so I can go card input. Was that what I called it? Or input card? What did I call it? I can't believe it. Card input. Okay. And we're going to open, close the brackets. We're going to do apply. I'm going to paste all that stuff I took out. We'll save. Okay, so that's that bit done. And I did the same for the buttons. You see, I've got button, and we can do that here, all the way to the edge. And it just makes our classes a little bit more manageable when they're huge from Tailwind. And we'll fix some of these later. So we got a description, and we have that input, but we don't have a binding from the input to this. So let's go and have a look in how I did this before I refactored. So let's go here and go to GitHub and look at the history. We go here. And we go to repositories. I'm going to go in here, and I need to go to a previous version. We'll go and look at that in a minute. So I'll get to the pages, room control, and then I'll go and look at some older commits. I guess we could do blame. So coming down here, it's not going to be in here, it's going to be in card, isn't it? Let's go and look at shared and bring up card. Let's have a look at blame. And we should see that there is a bind. Can we go older? Oh, I haven't done this for ages. History. How do I look through the history and GitHub again? What are you? What button does this mean? View blame prior to this change. Okay, this is the one we want to have a look. I want to see how it was. Oh, I don't need to look here. I just haven't done it here before. I did it on the home page. Let's go and have a look. So if we go into index and we have a look here, this is where I've done it. And I've got, that's the bit I need, the bind. So we need to bind that to come back. So that's fine. And bind color code. All right, so this is going to have a binding name, and let's go and have a look at that. So we need to go into our room.razor.cs, and then I'm going to, we've got the color code already, and in here we're going to go and set a bind value. How are we going to do that? What was it? Let me get rid of some of these. I've already forgotten. My brain is like a sieve today. So we've got it, the on click, we've got the bind, and then color code. So there it is. And I need to go, and what was it? It was a string. We're going to say public string bind value. And let's do, I'm not sure if this is going to work, so we'll try it. So we've got our bind value, and we'll go back to, let me close that, go back into here, and we're going to set our bind value. Oh, what are you doing? No, don't build. I don't know what I said. Control B rather than Shift. Bind value is equal to, no, color code. So that should be good. So we got our color code up here. Is that going to work? Is that going to work? And then we go set up our card. And we're going to have at bind equals at room interaction dot bind. Oh, I did it again. Bind. Stop. Go away. It's going to error now. Bind. Dot bind. Can't type. What is going on with my keyboard? I'm blaming the keyboard. It's not me. Bind value. Okay. Definitely don't want that either. Okay. What's your problem? Okay, it's happy now. And then we need to go back to here, and where we have all of these. This is send. So we get in the color code, and I'm hoping that's going to just work. Let us put a break point here, because I am not hopeful. So we run. Okay, let's bring that down. Hit room control. This is RGB lights. So, and press send. It didn't work. How do we send that back up? So what we need to do is bind that. I don't know how that's going to work, because it's not the same as that, is it? I guess we can get it from this one rather than that. We'll bind it to color code here. Let's try that. Okay, so we've got that. We're going to comment that out, and then we'll have whatever this was. We're going to get room interactions. So let's set that to color code. I think it will be a string when it comes out the other end. I'm not sure. That doesn't seem right, does it? I'm going to sort this in a minute. We'll see. What is that? Bind value. Well, we'll see. All right, so this is going to be room interactions. We're going to have to get it out, aren't we? So x var bind. I don't want to set it. That's what I don't want to set it here. That's it. We're not going to do it. That's why. No. Oh my goodness, my brain is going to explode. We do need to tell it what it's going to bind to. No, I am right. We get rid of it. Oh my god. Brain is having a meltdown, but it's okay. Bind, var bind value is equal to, so we're going to go and get room interactions dot first or default, and that's going to be I dot name is equal to, what is the name of this one? We need to give it a better name than that. Let's go code name. Oh my goodness. Public. 1 second. Sorry, we had the virtual studio is working. I'm going to try and do something in a minute. All right, so we'll see if I can show you the room, but I just need to do this. Copper Biddy says, think I have given myself a sugar rush headache from eating all the chocolate leftover bits from this morning's baking. Oh no! String code name. I have purposely not. I wanted to bake, okay? I really wanted to bake, but then I eat it, and then yeah. So I just don't. This code name is really flaky. I'll change that to an ID later, but don't hate me. My brain is on caffeine. So code name. Oh my god. I have never written such dodgy code. Why not start now? Dot bind value. Okay. And then we're going to set bind value equal to that. Yay, that's beautiful code. Don't you just love it? So we need to go and fix, hang on, I need to go in here and fix the card, don't I? We need, oh no, there we go. That's going to be the bind value. Okay, let's rock and roll with that. Okay, so we'll go back to room control. We're going to go RGB lights, 00, FF, 00. All right, let's... Yes! I am queen of code! I'm so sorry for that terrible code. Alright, I'm going to let that go and we'll look at the room. It wasn't running! Oh no! But there we go. It would have sent it. Let's go and press play. And then I'll see. Silicon Orchid thinks he may have got the room working, so I'll check it. You do need to stop now. I keep telling you to stop. And he doesn't listen to me. Okay, so we'll come in. He stayed up till 3 a.m. or something working on the studio last night, and I get very cross. And then his RAM blew up today. So, All right, so let's go to nighttime so we can see the lights better. And then we'll go over to the app. Hang on, I need to take those breakpoints off. I've lost Visual Studio because my brain is fuzz. All right. Oh, it didn't send it. It's all good. Okay, so let's go. Oh. Username is null. Okay, let's go back. Where is it? Okay, so we didn't get the username because did I not write that code? Try. Did that blow up? I give up. No, I don't. I don't really. We've only just begun. I won't give up just yet. So let's go and have a look. I'll get this working, then we'll see if we can get the room working, like to actually do stuff. Oh, one must check the code. All right, we've got a username. That is not my username. That's not the username I require. So we need to get the user, and then we need to go... that is a username, obviously, but we need the nickname. So we're going to make a call to the user model. Oh, this is fine. We don't care about this code. This is the index. So I might have already done this on the room. So we don't need that any longer. Let's go room.razor. So this is where I need to put the breakpoint. I should be getting the user here, and then down here I need to change this to user dot nickname. So we've got a user, that's fine. So this is just copy and paste stuff. So user dot nickname. Okay, so that should... I can go and update these others quickly. So this should just work. We're going to change that bind value. That one doesn't need a message body. That's optional. Okay, so let's... What's your problem? That might be null. Fine. All right. Let's see if this works. We go room control. Okay, so we have a user, that's fine. Let us continue. All right, so I'm going to go and... Oh, I did not want that full screened. 00, FF 00. Did I have a breakpoint down here? Please say I do before I send it. I do. Okay, send colors. We've hit it. And the nickname is null. Because I've not set it. Because I'm idiot. So what I want to do is do that. There. So that should work. Let's run this again. Okay. So what I should do really first is go to settings and go, let's update my username, and it's Mentith. Okay. Oh no, that's my GitHub name. Cancel. Update my nickname and save that. Okay, so there's my nickname. And now I'm going to go to room control and I'm going to send some lights. Let's go 00 FF00. Send colors. And please say I have a nickname now. There is success. Do I have a bind value? I have a bind value. Okay, this... Quick. What? What is not set to an instance of an instance? Clients. What? Why is that null? I know what this is about. I know. I changed the code. Badly. Oh my gosh. This is all just going to go pear-shaped. Right, before we dive into that, let's see. This might go a little bit wonky. I'm going to try something. It may all blow up. There you go. It didn't blow up. It did blow up. Now you can't see me. Let's see if I can fix that. Hello, camera, come back. All right, 1 second. Let's see if I can make my camera come back. Okay, I broke my camera. 1 second. Things are gonna... All right, I'm back, but I have no camera. I've lost my camera. Okay. I'm going to just restart OBS, so the screen will go blank for a moment. Okay. Okay, I am hopefully back. Can you see me? Yes. All right. So I'm back. I'm not going to mess around with modes anymore. All right, we'll just get on with the code because that obviously does not like to do that. At least I can restart OBS with YouTube and not lose the stream, really. So, yes. Alrighty. So let me just go and see if I can figure out what's going on. I do have an idea, and it's because I injected the hub in a different way than you're supposed to. So if I go over to, so this is now, because I was trying to do something a little bit different, and I go to the hub, I was trying to inject this, and obviously that's dependent on being created by Signal R, and I've bypassed that somehow. So let's go and see if I can fix that. So what I did is, rather than having a hub context, I just injected the hub. And I bet you if I put a breakpoint here and we run, when I get to here, this hub is going to be there, but it's not going to have a hub connection. So let's go and just put in and send colors. So we've got everything here and we have a hub because I've injected it. But if I F11 into that, I reckon, yeah, there, we don't have clients, okay? So this means we need to do something either different with how we utilize this and the hub, or something else. So let me go back and show you how this should be put in. So this is iHub context. This is how one would normally do it, okay? Like that, without the V. So we've got that, and then we would go hub, let's see, dot, is there something in here? Clients, groups. See, I want to access my hub directly and use my send message async. So that probably means that I need to do something else. So how do we normally get there? So before I did that, I used, let's go look at the history. And see if I can figure this out. Oops. So if I go into my repositories, back into here, and we go into the code, and I go check out program, and I'm going to look at the history on this. And it's before I guess we'll use blame. And where did I change it all? So more tweaks here. So I want to go back to the one before that. Yes. Okay, so I need to go back before that. Let's see if I can find program. Did I not share that? Okay, so this is where I changed it. So we had from there, and I want to use the hub message. So why can I not use the hub? Let's go and see. Signal R, use hub method. Let's have a look. That's what I want to do. How do I call the hub method? We go and get that. You can't instantiate and call a hub class directly. There is much plumbing, blah, blah, blah. To get an instance of iHub, you can only do this within the same process. Okay, that's fine. If your other project is going to be running GitHub context clients.group. Let's see. Maybe it's under all clients. Let's have a look then. I have done this before, so let me just comment that line out and we'll try again. So we're going to go await hub dot clients. What else did we have? Hub dot so we put that back in. Hub dot clients groups. let's do clients dot all dot, and then I want to use the method I have inside my hub. Why can't I use that? So that's the send async. I don't want to use that. I want to do, it's not what I want. Hub dot groups dot, we're going to have to go and have a proper look in the documentation. Let's go down and have a look. So we've got that. Let's go and have a look at hub. So this is what we've got, new chats, and then I want to be able to call that. We've got it, hub name, okay, Contoso chat hub, multiple hubs. So this is kind of what we've got, but I want to get the method. So this is kind of where we're up to. I want to use the method. So we've got new Contoso, public void. Aha. Hub proxy. So I don't want to use that. I want to call that in C#. Okay, signal call hub method. Let's try that. Let's put C#. So from a controller action, thank you. Sorry, 1 second. All right, so apparently the room is working as expected. So we're going to try and add it. Okay, so let me go studio mode. And I'm going to try and switch to the other view. Okay, so this may blow up and I may have to restart OBS, but hang on with me. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to try it again. Okay, there we go. So it looks like it has worked and I'm now in the studio. I've lost my feed. I'm guessing that might come back. We'll see. It might come back. Please come back. Oh, I know what this is. This, no, I don't know what this is. I don't know what its problem is. Let's see.
This is because you have to have the seat behind the scene.
So I'm just having a look now to see if I can make it work. Let's go and have a look at filters on this. And sometimes I just need to reboot them and see if that goes. And okay, let's see if my little bit of fiddling has done the job. We won't know. We'll see. Yay, it has. Yay. Turning it off and on again wins again. Alrighty, so there we go. I am now in the studio working on the studio, so it's fine. It's all good. Alright, so where were we up to? I'll need to make this bigger now. Okay, so This is actually really irritating that I can't find the thing that I want in here. So I don't want to do it like this. I want to use the send message. So all dot. Avoid the static method altogether and just send directly to the hub client. So that's it. It says avoid. Right, create a static method. Yeah. Oh, okay. Should we try that? Okay. Let's get rid of that. Does that seem right? That means I wouldn't use that. All right, let's go and have a look. So this should be public static. Didn't think that was going to like it. Now, how have they done that? Let's go back. And then hub context. Then you have to get the hub context like that. Or you send it all and bypass that whole method altogether. I guess we'll just bypass the method. Fine. And we'll do it like this. It just seems like so repetitive. Do you know what I mean? That seems unfriendly. So we'll have to do this. Which I didn't want to do, but fine. I know that this hub message is for calling from JavaScript and stuff. But it does make it a little bit of a pain, doesn't it? So we'll call that. And we'll do that. And that should be hub dot. And then that one will go. And then we're going to bring in message dot message dot interaction. Let's just new line this a little bit. Actually, let's Control Z that and do it from here. Okay, so now we need message dot username. Was that right? No, that was so not right. This should be the other way around. That's how we had it. Okay, so we'll put that there. You're going to be message body and you're going to be username. Okay, so that's how we'll have to do it. That's fine. So we'll pass that in. We've got our hub context and we just bypass that method altogether. All right, let's press play. I think that will work. And if we hop over to Unity, that's really hard to see on there, but we'll figure it out. I can zoom in on my screen. We're not going to be doing anything much in Roomity, other than just demonstrating that this code is running. So we can send colors. Looks like we're going to have a body. We have a hub. It's all good. So if I let that continue, of course you threw an exception. Of course. Why would anything be easy? Let me go back up into extensions because I think I messed this up over here. This guy. You can go. Let's try that again. And send that. Did we hit a breakpoint? No? What? No? No breakpoint? Did I forget to put a breakpoint? I took the breakpoint off. Did the room glow? We didn't have an exception, did we? Let's go to nighttime. Oh my goodness. Error and error. Then we're going to ignore that one. Let's go back to Visual Studio. So that is the Unity. We didn't hit that, so we know we definitely didn't get into Unity. So let's go back into the code over here. And I'm going to put a breakpoint there and then one there. Okay, so I'm just going to restart it just because. Let's go back here and paste that. All right, so we hit a breakpoint. So our body, we've got the color and then username. That's oh. So one would have hoped that would have gone to Unity, but it didn't. Okay. So why is that not linking up? I definitely think there's something weird going on with the hub. Let's go back in here, close that. Let's go. We didn't hit that breakpoint, did we? So why is that not going? Oh, because I corrected the wrong one, because I'm a dingbat. Let's go here. Let's copy that. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, 17th time is the charm. Alright, so we're going to hit the right one hopefully now. And it didn't hit the breakpoint, and yay. RGB lights, we're going RGB colors. And I took the breakpoint off. Did I really have to do that? Okay, let's go again. So we know we hit that one, but do we hit this one? We do. So let's have a look. We've got body. Interactions incorrect. Okay. So let's go back over here. And yes, so I haven't added in the room the interaction. No. What should it be? Oh, I'm just sending through some random thing here. And it's binding, it should bind it to a message. How is this even remotely working? So we've got a message, let's have a look at that. And it has an interaction. So it is just trying to bind this to a model, which is good old C# trying to help me. Interaction is equal to E interaction. I don't think we have that here. We do dot RGB color. Oh, okay, let's go and try that. Eventually, we will get there. I promise you, we'll get there. Okay, room control. All right, so we have a body. We have an interaction. We have a username. And we didn't hit here. Okay. So something I'm doing is not working. So is this alive? Have I stopped running Unity? Is that the problem? Let's stop that and go back into the Unity code. Let's unpin that so we can see. Alrighty, so we have, this is in the Unity code now, and we're connecting to Signal R. So it comes, we connect, and we should be on an RGB color received. So if, oh, hang on, this might be my microwave coming. Okay, so that is my microwave 25 minutes away. So don't worry, Silicon Orchid can deal with that, but just so we know. All right, let's go check out the Signal R connector and have a look. So this is where it's coming in. I would expect that when we get an RGB interaction, we're going to hit here. So I reckon that something's not happening here so much. So we have this coming in, and I would hope that we were going to hit this switch statement. So 1 second, I'm just going to grab my coffee. I can't use that, it will mess everything up. Alrighty, so let's see if I'm just going to restart that. Let me stop. Attach to Unity. Okay, so we've got the Unity code attached, the Unity debugger. Now let's go and start the Unity project. I'll cycle that round tonight. This was working the other day, so we'll see. But you know what it's like when you refactor. So we've instantiated it, we've attached, so that's good. That was one thing that we've done. We have attached here, so that's really good. And then in here, I'm hoping that we'll hit this one here. All right, let's go into the helper app. So we're going to hit here. We know we hit here, and we're going to pass this to studio message. Now, is that what this is listening for? Yes. Okay, so these must match. It's like a pub sub. And if I go now into here, I'm going to send colors. So let's just check. We have a username, we have an interaction, and we have a message body. So I'm going to send that. Okay, good. So now this is switched over to the Unity. So our interaction is RGB color. Okay, this is looking good. We've got username and message. And I'm hoping now if I go back in here, yes! So why wasn't that working a minute ago? We got green lights, everything's fine. Honestly, code is a pain in the derriere. Oh my god, that's flicking hot. Ah, mega hot, mega hot. Ah, burnt my tongue. Okay. All right, let's go and refactor this. See, all of these are going to be very similar. But I may want to limit those differently. So maybe we have these based on rate limiting rather than which ones they are. So we don't need to have multiples of each. We're going to have, let's change this to like often and limited. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm going with this. I'm going to put rate limiting on this. So I need to sort of do this, but I don't need, because this is pretty generic, I should just be able to post to these ones. So I'm going to go often, and let's say this one's going to be limited. So we need to send through interactions on all of these. And we'll have some stuff going. I'm going to put through the interaction, message body, and I think if I go back into this APIs and we set if message, so if we can go message dot message body is equal to message dot message body, otherwise string dot empty. Okay, all right, so we've got that in there. I'll just do the same on the line above. So we've got a little bit of type safety in there. And we might do that for the username as well, just because I've made, you know where we should do this? On the message model, not here. I'm forgetting how to do everything. Username is equal to string.empty. Can't type anything, can't do anything. So we'll do that. And all right, so there we go. That's a good start. So that should solve that problem, which means that I can remove these null checks from here because we're going to do that more globally. So this one is Hades mode. So let's get rid of that. Hades mode. And then we want like the projector toggle. So that needs to be limited, not limited. Unlimited. So we need an unlimited endpoint. So let's go in here. We're going to copy that, and I'll put that at the top. And unlimited. So I'll set these up to have rate limiting on them. So we've got limited, often, and unlimited. So all the admin controls need to be completely unlimited. And so we shall see. Right, this one doesn't, do we not have Hades mode? Hades, okay. So let's go and make sure that we've got Hades over in Unity, which I'm not sure we do. So the thing about, I wanted this to have a common project, but one can't do that so easily with Unity because it doesn't it's not the same project layout as one has with a normal C# project. So what I have to keep doing is where I have this common, where if I keep these bad boys here, I have to do it. So let's have a look now. 1 second, let me grab my notes. So I have notes, and I've also done a whole load of like rubbish here. Okay, so this is the e-interaction now. I've got notes of where everything came from. So let me put that down there. So we have Balloon, RGB, Hades. I'm going to do all of the general ones. So we have Lightning. We have Visitor. So these are all the interactive things that I have that I want users to be able to use. So is that right? Yeah. Okay. So now we have admin stuff. So we've got the projector. So we'll set that to, I'm going to set that to 100. So we leave some room for some other stuff, you know, just planning on my enums. You may frown upon this, but tough. That's what I'm setting it to. So we've got day, night cycle, and that's a toggle. So that's going to be 110. We're going to have camera triggers. I'm sure I did this, but never mind. 120. I seem to have a recollection of typing this already, but anyway. Camera toggles 120. Resolution toggle. Let's change that to toggle so it's clear. Toggle equals 130, and I'm gonna have, oh, I should have put another one in here. Projector size toggle is equal to 110. And we'll just put this day-night cycle at the end and make that 140. And what else do I have? Cycle day-night, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So camera triggers, there's a few of those in there. So that's fine, that's fine. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, interesting. Okay. Typo in Lightning. Yes, which leads to database brittleness. Yeah. So, interesting thing that I discovered about Azure storage tables is that they store the enum values as their text values. So I'm going to have to cast them to their ints before I save them, because at the moment it's just stringiness, which obviously, if we ignore what I just did earlier with the code name stringy, it's not great. I tell you what we could do is pull it on event type. Do you know what? That's going to be far better. So let's do that. I'm going to take out that code name. Just coming back in here and talking about brittleness with, you know, stringy stuff. We shouldn't be using it. Although there's a massive kickback at the moment from about enums, and I don't know why. I haven't really gone into looking into it because it's just it just seems so like petty. I don't understand why we have to keep fighting over things. So this is e-interaction, and this is RGB. Okay. Why do we not have that? Event type. Let's go and have a look. What do we have? I thought that was an event type. Oh. Oh, Layla. I knew I'd written them up somewhere. Da, 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 da. La 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 la. Ba, 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 ba. Why is that? Oh, that's not. Oh my goodness. Wait, what is going on here, Layla? Okay, I know what's going on here. This is very bad stuff. All right, this is what we've just been working on. So where are these other things? Brain. What has Layla done? That's in models. Room interactions. What are you? Oh, okay. See, it's not an enum, so that should have been my first thing. So room interaction. I've just referenced itself. E-interaction. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. There we go. Might actually work now. You know, you just need to slap yourself about a little bit because you're an idiot. Okay, it's all good now. It's all good. Cool. So we've got that bit. That's done. Other things are going to be unhappy, I'm sure, somewhere. So that's, no, it's all good. It's fine. So we've now got that. And I'm going to save that. And now we need to go and copy over all of those. Let me go back in here. Let me go, I'm lost in here. I want to copy all of these over to Unity now. So let's go over to the Unity app. And that's what we're going to update in here. So I'm going to stop. Hopefully that's not going to break. I'm just going to paste them underneath. Default. Yep, that's all good. So now we've got those in here. We can go and start updating this horrible switch thing, which I don't want to be a switch. So what are we going to do? We're going to have to go through. Yes, Aaron, types work great when you use them. So I'm using types. All right, so let's see. I need to make a rule set here, or something like that. But let's take a quick breather and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so that was my microwave being delivered. Silicon Orchid's dealing with that, so that's fine. Okay. So apparently my bitrate is too low, and I'm a bit surprised. Let me see if I can change that. That's weird. My bitrate is like 18,000, but YouTube thinks it's 4,000. Sorry, Cookie is now going to bark because, you know, we've got invaders in the house. Okay, so there's nothing I can do about that at the moment. I don't know why it's doing that. Cook! It's just like, today has been fraught with disasters. Nothing's gone as planned. Too many disturbances. I should just rage quit for the year. I can say that. She's very angry. Not as angry as I am. Cookie! You don't have to hear me yelling at her, do you? All right, so we're going to go through here, and based on this, we're going to do one. So I don't quite know how to make a rule on this. Let me just go and sort her out 1 second. Okay, so what happened then as well, so I'm on speaker in Silicon Orchid's office, and she could hear me, as she could hear herself barking in the other room. So that wasn't helping. God, I'm going to need some eggnog or something. Thank you, Aaron Stanley. King, it looks good to you. YouTube needs to do one. All right, now it's saying stream health is excellent. So I don't know what it's playing at. Honestly, it's just trying to wind me up today. Okay, so what we need to do is iterate through a collection of these and make sure that we bind the request to the action. So we're going to spit out an action. I don't know how we're going to do this. So we're going to get that. You know when your brain stops working. All right, so what do we need? We're going to do a check, a select on the type. So I'm going to just make a little model. I'm just going to put it in here for now, and then I'll figure out where it lives, because I don't know Unity well enough to know where it should live. So this is going to be a interaction rule. In fact, that's going to be an I interaction rule. I feel like I've already made that somewhere. Maybe I just wrote it down. Right, so this is a public interface. Okay, so this is going to have a public void get type, and that's going to take an E interaction, no, not a rule, stop trying to help me, an E interaction, that's why, E interaction, E interactions, it's in the same, no, it's not in the same namespace. Okay, I'll let you off. I was about to get very cross. Okay, so we've got an E interaction. All right, so this is an interface, so that's going to be like so. It's going to take that and return a bool. And then we need to have the action it's going to return. So how are we going to bind that? So we come back in here. We need to pass in an action that we're going to invoke on, right? Action message. Okay, so if we have that type, this one's going to return an action of type message, action event. I don't know, we'll call that. Okay, so I'm hoping that that's going to work. So I'm going to do an implementation of that now. Let's get rid of all of these up here. So let's have a public class called RGB interaction rule. So why am I doing this, you might be wondering? Well, this is because I want to implement open close principle, so I don't have to keep refactoring a switch all the time and adding to it. I will just add something to the collection. I don't know how this is going to work with the action. Could you create an extension method to get the enum type and just return if you know it else null? I could maybe. An extension on connection? Is that what you mean, Aaron Stanley? Let me see what I can do with here though. We'll try this and then we can always refactor. So I have this. So the get type in this case is, I don't want all of this. We should be able to do an expression, return, and I want to return, what is this? RGB. E interaction. Oh my god, this is the Babish music! Murmuration. Look! It's the Babish music! Oh my god! Okay, I'll like it. And I'll get a link. What's this? What's this thing? Copy track. Okay, I've got the track link. Oh, did you mention that in the last stream? Oh, I didn't. Oh no, I minimized everything. Come back. Ugh. Alright. I missed that in the last stream. Return RGB. It doesn't. Does it not like this? Because it's not that. It's not a return. Return. What do we want? E interaction dot RGB Oh, come on. What? It obviously doesn't, the Unity doesn't understand this. This is true. Babish is a YouTube chef who I really like, and this was the music in his Babish Basics. Alright, I'm getting really effed off. I need that thing that Linus Tech Tips has. Linus has this XLR Go Mini, and he can just press a button and it will beep whilst he swears. I think I need that. Maybe it could be my Christmas present, Silicon Orchid. Just saying. I quite fancy that. Say return e interaction dot RGB color equal to interaction. Okay. So that's that. And now the action event is going to be this one. So we need to pass in the message. Okay, so let's go and change that to be message. This is going to be message. And in here, we're going to put that in and we're going to return. So, no, this is not going to work. A swear jar is cheaper. Yeah, but I can't bleep out a swear jar. You would break it in one stream, Cover Beardy. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to be a good YouTuber and not swear. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to put it there. We're going to take that out. And that's going to be a string. That's going to be a string. And then we're going to pass in an action, which is going to be whatever. Come back in here. You know when you sort of, you half know what you're doing. And you just sort of think, I'm not going to think too hard about it because then I'll lose it. Do you know what I mean? If you try and think too hard about something you're trying to remember, you can't remember it. And that's how I sometimes feel about coding. If I try to think too hard about the code that you're trying to write and what you're trying to solve, you lose that flow. Does anyone else get that? Or is it just me? Is it just me that does that? And I mean, it's quite possible that it's just me who does that and tries not to think about it too much. 50 times in a stream. I tell you, in my head, I'm swearing like every other word right now, Copperbeardy. It is like bleep, something, bleep, something, something, bleep, 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 and bleepity, bleep, bleep, bleep. That's what's in my head right now, and the mouth filter is doing an amazing job. An amazing job. So, Napalm, welcome. Gotta say, the quality of the room is looking absolutely amazing. Well, it nearly wasn't a thing. The RAM that we installed on Saturday into Nostromo in the new build, one of them failed. So this is only running on one stick of RAM. So the virtual studio around me is coming from the other room via 20-meter USB cables. The feed from my camera is going to the other room via 20-meter USB cables, and somehow it's all just working. It didn't work at the start of the stream, then like 20 minutes into the stream, so the Orchid did some magic and now it's working. So we'll do this. Okay, so I'm not sure that that's going to work. Who said this was void? I never said that was a void. You think I get that all the time? You mean the like not letting the thoughts fully coalesce in your brain? Working on it pretty solidly at the moment, constantly little upgrades. Yeah, he was up till 3 a.m. working on it. Sometimes it's easier for me to let the motor memory code for me and not think at all. Yeah, I think it's probably stress. My streams are all over the place at the moment. It's fine. Desktop capture's only running at 1080. Is it? I didn't think it shouldn't be. Okay. I've got it up nice and big anyway. So, all right. Okay, maybe this needs to be an extension. I don't know why. Why does that not work? I don't understand why that's void. That's weird. I don't. Okay, let's do that. And then return action event. That's maybe it. Oh yes, because I was calling that returned null. Okay, I got it. Okay. I have no idea if that's going to work. I want that to kind of blow up if it's... Okay. Alright, so now I have that. And if I go into here... This is going to tax my brain. It's going to tax my brain. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to have all of these and we're going to create a collection of these things. Alright, so oh, I see. As I said in the Discord, the rooms look really great when I was watching on YouTube. Yeah, thank you so much, Copperbeardy. I'm sitting on my couch cuddling with a pup in front of the Xmas tree, watching on my phone. Doesn't get much better than that, honestly. Oh, napalm. So I'm going to add these actions, these thingies, to a collection. So I have no idea if this is going to work. Okay, this is really like brain bending. If this works, I'm going to be very pleased. So we're going to have a list of action of type message. I don't even know if one can do this. Oh, thank you for doing that for me, but you really didn't need to do it like that either. Let's not have extra bits of code. Light shines through the material, like the red in your ears. Yes, you've got subsurface scattering, haven't you? If the projector wasn't open, you'd see it on the curtains in the daylight. But I'm not closing the projector right now because my brain is working. All right, so we're just gonna plunge ahead with this. So I'm going to add. Oh, thank you. You're doing that for me. Thank you. So nicely. Yeah, thank you. I don't know why you're putting in this dodgy bit of spacing, but it's okay. So we're going to add those, and we're going to go actions dot all right, so here's where I'm going to try and get link out of my brain. I have to look at some cheats. So I've done something similar to this in Layla's Little Helper. So not in Layla's Little Helper, that's the app we're in. I have done something like this in TDD in the Terminator. So if we go to my repositories and do TDD and the Terminator, I'm hoping there's going to be something in here. Probably not though. Oh, it's in my slides. It's not in here. So do I have slides on here? No, I don't. Okay. So, actions dot. Oh. Gah. I just want to swear. Okay. So, C# link iterate over a collection. I'm guessing it's going to be that. How can I iterate and change values? Any. Okay. So we're going to go. Can we do a for each within it? For each, yes. That's what I want. For each. I'm wondering if that's going to do it for me. So, for each. Alright, so we're going to go. Action, that should be, I'm just going to call that an action for now. Action. Dot. Action dot. How did we do that? Ooh. Actions. Oh no, okay, that's not what we want to loop over. We want to bring in. Okay, we need to do it from the other way. Just yell, "Oh, fire truck." This is not gonna help. Neither is fiddlesticks or fudgesicles. It's just not going to help. Okay, so we need to go through a list. Oh my goodness, why won't my brain just work? I just need to see an example, because do I have it on my slides? I don't know if I have TDD. Oh, I have it as a PDF, thank. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do. So that. Okay, I'm just going to grab it. This is what I needed to do. I'm just going to dump that in here. We need to get we're going to get the rule out of the collection. That's what we need to do. Okay, yes. So we're going to have whatever that was, interaction rule. Okay, so we're going to go and we're going to have a list of interaction rule, interaction rules. Okay, and then I just want to get rid of that. And so in here we're going to have new, and this is going to be an RGB interaction rule. Okay, so we're going to instantiate that. Okay, we don't want that. All right, so we've got that. Now we are going to loop over that. Okay, where? Okay. So I knew I had to go in here. What do you mean it doesn't contain? Let me get rid of this. How can that not have? Okay, this is all good, Layla. Just keep coding. Keep coding. And all will be fine. It will be fine. Stop having a mental breakdown. T for thing, because I have no idea what this is going to be. T. You still don't want to give me that, do you? It does not contain. Please tell me why is there not? Please just bring in link. Is that the problem? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Blah, idiot. Okay, so we're back in business. I just thought it might do that for me, you know. T dot. We want to get these messages out, don't we? Interesting. So how did we get that? E-interaction. So this is interaction rules. T dot. And what was it called? Get type. Is that it? Get. I'm going to change that to get interaction. Let me just rename that and it will go through and do it for me. Rename, get. I have to do it in that thing. Interaction type. Okay, so now we're going to go and use that. So we're going to have get interaction type, and in there we're going to pass in. We're going to pass in interaction. Okay, so that's it. So we've now got that is rule. And then, so we now got a rule that's going to allow us to add a thing. That makes so much sense, doesn't it? More coffee. So we got an is match interaction rules. So we're getting the rule out. That's fine. And then what else do we have in there? We're going to call action event on that. That's it. That's it. We're just going to call action event. I think. Oh my god. This maybe should be a dictionary of these. Okay, let's have a dictionary, and we're going to have that be a interaction. Okay, and okay, this is fine. Everything is fine, okay? And then in here we are going to dictionary. Oh my god, this is so freaking all to avoid a switch. We're going to have it as the interaction dot RGB color is equal to, this is going to be actions, not dictionary, actions is equal to oh my goodness. Okay, all right, so we have that. Okay, now down here we're gonna go actions, and this is going to take interaction dot value. Okay, that's going to return me that plus equals is rule. Oh my god, is rule copy dot action event, and that's going to take in it doesn't need to take in the action, does it? Does it need to take in the action? It does. We want to do it on that. No, we just call dot invoke. We call dot invoke. That's it. So we do so what do we need that for? What do we need that for? Maybe we only need this. Oh, for Pete's sake, I don't need the rules at all, do I? Is that's it? Fudge. Okay, plus minus that dot invoke. No, I don't even do that plus minus, plus equals. I don't do that. So we just call that dot invoke. Oh my giddy aunt. Dot invoke. And then that. Is that it? Is that really it? Is that it? And I didn't need any of this rule thing anyway. That's it. Okay, so let's just go and delete this whole file. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Okay, it's fine. I didn't want that code anyway, did I? So it's all good. All right, so we've got that. We're going to come through, check out the interaction. So I'm just going to create I'm going to do this down below. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, FudgeWorks very festive curse alternative. Fudge! It's not quite the same. Frack! Fudge is better. Fudge is closer to the word I'd really like to be saying. Alright, so that's going to work. Okay, so all I have to do now is set all of these things up here. Alright, do we really want to do that just here? Well, Fudge, yes, we're gonna do it up here. Alrighty, so we have actions. And we're going to have E interaction. This is good because this just means that as we have new interactions, I can just add it. So balloon is, so this one needed to be on RGB. Oh no, go away. On, no, I just said that you need to be on RGB and you need to be that. Okay, so that's fine. This is going to work, I believe. So we'll test it to see if this is going to work. So that should just go and invoke that based on the interaction passed through the username. I go with frick usually. It just doesn't have the same. Let's see, attach. It doesn't have that that I really want to emphasize. Not that I want to swear lots and excessively, but I want to swear lots and excessively. Okay, I need to just tell my mum something. Okay, so 1 second. I can chat to you whilst I tell my mum. Let me just see. Okay. Right. I said I'd message her at 4 our time. Okay, so that's fine. Alright, so that's that. Let's run. Oh my god, that really flexed my brain. It's really... There is always the oldie pheasant plucker. I love that. It's one of my favourite. I'm not a pheasant plucker. I'm a pheasant plucker's son. And I'm only plucking pheasants while the pheasant plucker's gone. Defo festive tongue twister that absolutely needs to be done live on stream. What's the next bit of it? I'm only plucking pheasants whilst the pheasant plucker's gone, and while the pheasant plucker's gone, I'll be pheasant plucking all day long. There's something along those lines, isn't it? Let me go and let's get the actual words, shall we? I'm quite good at this one. I practice this one a lot. The pheasant plucker tongue twister. Okay. I love this one. This one's so good. Okay. Let's go and see. Alright. That's not the full one. That's not the full one I want. Okay, let's find it. Alright, come on. Okay, let's see. I get people to do this one. Non-English speakers. I can't find it. Someone find it for me. Alright, I can't find the actual one. You are playing with live stream fire here. I'm really good. I've never heard of shoe shine Susie. I don't even want to know about that one, Chris Jones. It's not the cough that carries you off, it's the cough that carry you off in. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, it did. Okay. Now at 2 times the speed. Okay. I'm not a pheasant plucker. I'm the pheasant plucker's son, and I'm only pheasant plucking while the pheasant plucker's gone. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to continuing with the code. I'm not going to get you lot to be mean to me and make me do this. And that's going to be interaction. Okay. Okay, so we have that. We've got the projector toggle. We're going to do that. We have the thingy. We should be able to pass that through. So the projector toggle, do we have that method written? We do. So it's going to pass it through to the unlimited. We need to pass in, we just need to pass this in like that. And that needs to be projector size toggle. I want to do the balloons as well. Let's just do the balloons. We'll do that. Okay, so and that needs to be limited. I feel like those need to be not strings. There is a tune that goes with it, but I can't type that. Shoe signs easy, sitting in a shoe shine shop. All day long she sits and shines, all day long she shines and sits. Shoe shine easy, sitting in a shoe shine shop. Okay. I am good at articulation, so I'm quite good at the tongue twisters. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Now do it faster. No, I don't want to do it faster. I don't want to get like negatively impacted on YouTube. I've only just begun. Oh, okay. So I am going to run this and see if it works. You don't need to be up close, so it's probably better if you're not up close and you don't see the disaster of my code. Let's go here. All right. So I need to stop this. I need to go back in here. And I need to stop this. We're going to attach it. I probably already did this, but I'll do it again just to be sure. To be sure. All right. So we've got that going. All right. Let's go back over to here. Did my mummy reply to me? Not yet. She hasn't. Okay, so let's run this. I have no idea if this is going to work. Why did we zoom out? Because Silicon Orchid wanted to show you shadows. Why not? We've got the room, zooming out. And I guess I was chatting, not coding at that time. So, okay, so let's go here. So this one is going to be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so I need to get some breakpoints in. Okay, so I'm going to put a breakpoint here because I have no idea if that's going to work. Let's go back to this project. So we want to get into RGB. Where's the RGB colors? Send colors. Okay, here. So I'm going to put that breakpoint there. And then I'm going to go into this one. That's going to be often. Go there. And I'm just going to restart it to get those breakpoints in. No. What's the problem? Then why didn't you tell me earlier? I tell you, Visual Studio is really up bleep creek right now. Oh, there's my mum has responded. Cool. Alrighty. So we're going room control. 00 FF00. Send colors. So that looks like it's going to go okay. View interaction username, fine. Let's go here. Let's go back to Unity. I'll put one there. So why did that not work? Where's it not working? I'm guessing it's going to be in the Unity side because that's what I just fiddled with. Fiddled. Let's see. Okay, so we've reconnected. Let's go back to Unity. Let's press play there. Alright, so we've got this connection. Now, our actions, are they in the dictionary? Please, just freaking Visual Studio. Okay. I'm going to get rid of it from there. Let's go. So we have a username, interaction. I tell you, my latest build of Visual Studio is so flaky. We've hit the breakpoint. Okay, so actions. We have 2. Okay. We've hit it. We've hit it. Oh, don't tell me it worked. It only worked. Finally! I don't know, it's flaky. It's, see? The f wants to come out every second. It's like, I tell you, it's going to be one of those streams. Okay, so that is working fantabuloso. Let's stop this. Let's close that. Let's go back in now to... I had the lyrics to Space Oddity by David Bowie pop into my head when you said room control to major code. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. Just butchered that. Sorry, David Bowie up in heaven. Okay, so this one is the Unity room. Let's go and do some more stuff. Glad it's not just me. I had been away from VS for a while and found it so buggy. I know. I don't quite know how to do stuff with Rider and Unity. It's slightly different and it's a little bit painful. Let's go through these then. I have my list here. And we are going to have I'm just going to copy these several times because we've got quite a few of them to get through. So this one is going to be on visitor. And then we're going to have lightning. And then we're going to have Hades. And then we're going to have RGB. We've got that. And then we're going to have cycle day night, camera trigger. We're gonna have projector toggle. Did we have that already? No. Projector toggle. Projector size toggle. And resolution. Okay, so there are all of our thingies. And now I need to actions. And then we're going to say interaction dot visitor is equal to go Visual Studio. Okay, this is good. Thank you. Okay, Hades. Oh, you didn't get that one. On Hades request. Actions. Yeah, Rider just works, I found mostly, yeah. Unless they finally have changed that. Unity is supposed to be a first class system. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's not free. It's not free. I get it because I'm a JetBrains community something hero. And because I have an MVP as well, you get it free with your MVP as well. We'll have camera triggers. Now we'll have projector. Is that all of them? What else have we got? Resolution. I feel like there should be more up here as well. We've got balloons. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a cycle day night. Camera triggers we've got, but let's see what we've got left. Resolution. Is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, okay, so we've got them all. That's that bit done. Hot reload only works if you're doing some minor changes in the front end, I've discovered, because I've been using it recently. Okay, so in here we are going to do some binding. So I need the key press thingy out. So we're going to go into controllers. I want the key press controller, and I'm going to stick this underneath. All right, so you see, this is why I wanted to do something rules based, because it allows us to do that. So now if we go through and just paste all of these on connector dot on lightning plus equals connector dot, no, why are you not being helpful here? Let me just bring this up out of the way for a minute. On visitor plus equals, so these are all going to be red because I haven't written them yet. Dot let's go and do all of these. what else do we have? I think we might have had that one. Did we have Hades? No. This one here needs to be on a different line. So I want those to be, the admin ones to be lower. So we're going to have connector dot on, that might be it actually for those. So let's take this down. Let's give that a little bit of space. Okay, dot on camera trigger. Not that way. Plus equals. Connector dot projector plus equals that one. I'd kind of like that to be after we have on projector toggle, and then we should have one more, which is the resolution, I think. Okay, so we'll have that, and now we can start to go and create these. So on lightning request received, private void and we're going to take this message and let's go key press Control F5 lightning. Gonna take lightning. Very, very frightening. Lightning. Okay, so we're going to take that. We're going to go back in here and drop that in. Okay, and now we're going to do the next one. It's private void, and the next one is going to be on visitor. And we can go here and we're going to find visitor. And drop that in. Okay, so here that is going to be actually, let's go back into this key press and we're going to do a rename and take out Twitch. Okay, and all right, so let's go back. And then this is going to be, we'll have to write some kind of enum binder, won't we? Let's go back to here. What do we have for this? Is it display name? Is salad fingers? Is that it? Okay, is it an equals? What is it then? Really? You're going to tell me that? Fine. Just not going to be helpful. Bye, Napalm. Happy New Year. Ciao. Have a lovely time. Is that projector size toggle? It is. Doesn't work in Maui at all for me. No, not Maui. It's Maui. Oh, my shoulders are aching. I bashed my head on a shelf in Costco yesterday getting Pepsi Max out from the back. I hit the back of my head and it made all my neck spasm, you know. Enum display name C#. Name attribute. Display. No, okay. Really? Is it that way? I didn't think it was like that. Oh, okay. It is that. Nice. Display name. So not that. How old was that post I just looked at? 10 years. Yeah, Layla. Okay, nice one. Good. This is it. This is what we want. So we can have a nice... You need like an enum parser. No, that's still displaying. It's not. Let's go. C# enum display name. Really? Is it that? So we'll have to do an extension method. I might just put that in the bottom here. No, we won't, because it needs to be static. Okay. So let's put it in helpers. Add new. Is that why it's being pesky? Because I'm running. Okay, so we're going to add a new item. This is going to be enum helpers. Okay, so we'll have that. Okay, so we get that. We were going to pass in that. We'll get the display name. And then hopefully that should work. So we come in here. We're going to add... Let's go back to what we had. We do need to use system components.display. No, you're not going to stick it there, Visual Studio. Honestly. What is all this space as well? Ugh. Using... I don't know why you're like that either. Oh my goodness. Lord, give me strength. There. Okay, come back down here. So this one is going to be salad fingers. I'm going to do them all lowercase. Okay. I guess I could take this enum out and use it. We'll do that. Maybe that's easier. Maybe is that better? That's better. Yeah. I don't know why I keep blowing raspberries at you people. It's fine. You like raspberries, don't you? Okay, so we're going to take this out. And then hopefully, can I do that? I think we still need display name. Can I pass through the number? That seems risky. Oh, let's live dangerously. 1 equals 2 equals 3. I know I could just set the first one, but I'd rather be explicit. 5. Alright, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to stick it. I need to say something terrible. Oh my god, Layla, your brain! Oh my god. Stop already. So in here we're going to have add a new item. This is going to be summon visitors. Let's go and change the class name. Rename. Alright, so that's what we're going to use to pass through on the visitors one. Let's go back to Unity. And hopefully we're going to do some pattern matching of some sort. Kill me now. This is going to be a pain in the arse. Huta, hello, welcome. Nice to see you. Did my comment this morning make sense to you? I can show you if you like. So Huta was asking why I didn't write program and main in my program file, and that's because I use top level statements, which I actually have in this solution here. And so this has been since .NET 6. You now have top level statements and you don't need to use program and main. You can just go straight into it. You can still use program and main, and I also love the new file scopes namespaces. So there's a lot less indentation, things are a lot easier to read. There's just a lot nicer to write. There's less ceremony, as she puts in endless numbers of enums. Okay, so if you've just joined, I am making interaction bot thing in Blazor to interact with the room. So you can see the room here. Do we have anything? Oh yeah, there's an interaction. There's a visitor back there coming in. And so we have, what I'm doing is writing interactions to react with this room. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And it's been a little bit, my brain has been struggling as it's the final stream of the year. So cool, right, let's zoom back in and get on with this. So there's going to be something in here when I go and work with the visitor. So let's write a visitor thing. This one is going to have a drop down. So we have tight control over how this is going to be. Summon visitor. I can probably make a drop down with, you know what, I do think I need to have that display name on it and that thing that I just deleted. Can I go and get it back from the trash can? Desktop. Where's my trash can? I bet you I can. Let's go and return that. No, properly deleted that. Oh wait, hang on. Let's do this. Where's details? Date deleted. Today. No, it cannot be recovered. It's fine. We'll do something. Oh, I just minimized everything. Okay. you come back. Alrighty. So let us strangle myself. Let us go and have a look-see here. So we're going to have the summon a visitor. This one is going to be limited. Post body. So we're going to have summon. Let's have visitor. And that's going to come through. So up here, we need to add a new room interaction. That's going to be a visitor. So the name of this is going to be summon a visitor. This one, choose somebody to visit Layla. Requires input false. Input message, that's going to be string.empty. We won't need that. We won't need input text. It's going to need to require drop down though, true. And then the drop down list is equal to. And now we want to take all of, oh my god, why did I do this to myself? Let's go look at those enums. Alright, let's give them a display name. Maybe no, I'm gonna do it via value. Okay, so C# enum list by name. Okay, so we're gonna enum.parse type of, okay. Is that gonna do it for us? enum.getNames, that's what we want. Okay. Let's go and see. So, let's save that. Let's go back over to where we're doing this. This is going to be var visitors, I don't know anymore, is equal to, let's see, enum.get values of command visit. What was it called? Commands for visitors enum. That's a very long name you've given that, Silicon Orchid. Okay, visitors. So that's going to be an array of strings. So we're just going to put that to list, not to lust. Okay, so we're going to take that and we're going to set the drop down list to that. So we're also going to need a bind value for that. We'll sort that out. I think it will still be the bind value. So we'll get that. I mean, that could be a dictionary, but we'll see. We'll figure that out when we get it to come in. So we'll get the visitors. I'll do a drop down list. I have to figure out how to do that. We're going to be summon visitor. Let's go and use that as our thingy. We will have an image at some stage. So we'll just stick the everything is fine for now. I've probably done an enum parser name in the old Twitch legacy code, matching incoming string names to okay, cool. So we can dig that out. Let me see how I go with this for now. So if we do that, now we just need to handle this requires drop down in the card. So this is Blazor that I'm writing here. Blazor is what I'm using for the web app to control everything. So if we go shared into card, so if all right, so I don't think there's going to be a drop down for that. Now we can have an Okay, so there's probably something. Ugh. I don't think it's going to have an input and a drop down at the moment. All right, else if what okay. Requires drop down. We need that to be room interaction dot requires drop down. Let's go here. We need a. I'm just going to grab this for now, and we'll figure out how to do a drop down in Blazor in a moment. Well, we could probably have an input message, couldn't we? Let's go back here. Input message equals choose the visitor from the drop-down list. All right, let's see if that works. That should be like that. Okay, so if we come back into here, we'll have an input message. We'll still have that bind value, I'm guessing. Let's go and see. I've not done a drop-down in Blazor before. Blazor drop-down. I don't want to use, let's have a look, see what this says. So we probably need to loop over it, toggle drop. So someone's got this. So we probably need to loop over the list, put that somehow. That's how they can tailwind what a drop down looks like. Someone got me one in here. Yeah, that's not terrible. I'm not sure if I like it on hover. We might do that on an on click, but there we go. So where do you start? Must be you. Okay. So let me just see if I can stick that in. How do we? I could probably. Let's just go back and have a look at Blazor, because the thing is, I want to make sure I get the binding right. So this could work. Let's try that, because then I can just steal their binding. All right. Let's get rid of that. We'll need that button. So we're going to... Alright, so Control-K-D. So we're going to have that on click, show, hide, button. We don't need an icon. Why do I want it as a button? I do not want it as a button. So we can do that as CSS on hover, I'm guessing. Drop down list, drop down item. So we've got a whole load of drop down items, a list. Okay, so let me grab one of these. Just what I wanted to do. More HTML for each of our item in for each of our item in, what is it called? Item room in, tell you, the IntelliSense with Blazor in Visual Studio is bleep. That's what it is, okay? Completely bleeped. So I do not want that to be a link. Control KD, that is going to be item. So we're going to have a hidden input. So I need to go and get an input. Tell me I haven't just been editing the wrong one. I have. I totally have. I think it's fine. Drop down. See what I mean? It just goes, requires drop down. And then this one's going to be requires input. Because I've jumbled them up. It's fine, it's fine, it's all fine. Everything is fine. Okay, so we're going to have this one, and this one's going to be hidden. We don't need any placeholder text. It's going to be hidden. Bind value, yes. Gonna have that drop down list, and then we'll do some selecty stuff. Okay, so let's go and have a look. I don't want it with Sync Fusion. I just really would like it, you know, not from a paid for framework. So this looks like it. So we just, we could go, that's more what we want. We want a select. That's better. That's more semantic HTML. Let's put that in. So we have a select list on value changed. I'll just take that out. We'll deal with the classes later. So I'm going to take this and put that there. We're going to get rid of this bit here. That's what I haven't done HTML properly for ages. So this is going to be item. And this is where we probably need to make that a dictionary. So we're going to do that instead. So this is going to be item dot value. And we'll have item dot key. We'll do that. So this is going to be a drop down dictionary. Should we tell that? Drop down dictionary. That's what I'm going with. Let's try and stop me. So let's go down here. We've got our drop down list. This is going to be a dictionary of type, I don't know, enum we'll make it enum value, int and string. Okay, so drop down dictionary. Let's go and sort that out now. Over in here, it's going to be key.value, so that's happy. And now if we go to where we make that, which is the room razor, so up here we are going to get names to list. That's lovely. Let me go and see. So we have our visitor dictionary is equal to a new dictionary of type int string. This is so messy. Okay. So there's probably 10. Let's see, there's probably something nice we can do for C#. Make dictionary from enums. From enum. Let's have a look at that. Enum to dictionary. Okay. Yes, that's what I would like. How do we do that? Lovely. Just what I wanted. A nice bit of fancy link. Enum type of Wonderbar. So we can now go and put that down here. Drop down dictionary. I knew there'd be a nice linky way to do that. That's really nice. Exactly what I wanted. All right, so we've got that. So then over here we're going to have to do on value changed, and then we can set that bind value. Okay, so we might not need that hidden. Let's go and have a look at that bit of code we were looking at back here. Was it here? So down here they have component value changed, value changed value. Why do they have that as a public parameter? Are they going to pass it back up? Let's see. Let me grab that. And we're going to need non-value changed. So this is going to be the bind value. So we're going to get room interaction dot bind value is equal to that. Now why would we do that? Let's go and see what they said. Then component we're getting ready will be fired and events our data will be its latest. I don't think we need that last bit. That needs it. Really? Why does that need? Can that just be void? That seems like it could be void. Unless this hooks into something specifically. Alright, so let's see. So we'll have that go through, make all of those. We probably don't need this now. Oh, I did it in the wrong place. We don't need this hidden one because we're going to do it like that. We'll select one. If, and this should be, if, can we go in here? Where's my @ symbol disappeared to? Oh my god, I've lost my @ symbol. No, I don't want to filter keys. Where's my @ symbol? Oh, it's over there. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Ooh. Nobody say a word. @ And in here we're going to go. Room interaction dot bind value is equal to, sorry, let's go is null or empty. String dot is null or empty. And we'll put that bind value in there. We're going to say if it's null or empty, we're going to have hidden, no, disabled. Otherwise, okay, so that should disable that if we don't have a bind value. Okay, let's have a look and see how that looks. I can't imagine how this is going to turn out. I need to run it, I guess. I thought that might break. Oh, we have to add it to the list. Okay, let's go back to the room raiser. So now we've got this visitor. We have to go and add it to the collection. All right, so I'm expecting this to blow up horribly and horrifically. And then I'll figure out something else to do. Oh, okay. So that should have been disabled, I would have thought. Maybe disabled doesn't mean... Oh, it's not a class, is it? Okay. Let's go and look at... So what if I do that? Let me go in here. We'll deal with that button in a minute. Let's go here. What happens if I press the button? Do we... We do get here. We have that. But I haven't passed through the thing. So we need to get whatever that is, where we get the message. How did we get the message before? So when we do that, we're going to pass through the bind value. How did I get that before? Here, interaction. No. Oh, I got it out of the collection, didn't I? Okay, so we can do that again. Let's go and do that. And then message will be equal to bind value. So we'll send that through, whatever our bind value is. Whilst this is stopped, let's go and sort this out. So we want that to be not inside there. Let's go and, oh, I've got itchy nose. If we go to Tailwind, CSS, disabled, button. Oh, please don't make me sneeze. Oh. Okay, so other states. So we just have disabled. Okay, that's fine. So we would just put it like that. Is that correct? Really? Yeah, that seems okay. I bet you that's not going to run. But anyway, let's just try that. I think that might blow up. You can't tell with the color coding on some of these themes. Oh, it didn't blow up. And it's disabled. Okay. There's summon salad fingers. It didn't update. So we need that to update. All right, let's take that out for the moment. It's just X. All right, we'll sort that out in a minute. Reload. No, we're going to do that one. Go back here, room control. All right, so I'm interested in the bind value. Null, okay. So I'm not surprised. Let's go into the card and let's put a point here. Okay, so we had arguments. What did we get sent through? Value 6. So this is where we're going to pass that. And this is we probably need this bit of code. Okay, so let's do that. And we're going to go and make this. And we'll sort that out afterwards, what value that is. So we're going to go back to that bit of code I was looking at earlier, which was here. And they had a parameter. I really do not need it on multiple lines. And then we need the value changed. I'm thinking this is what we need it to be. Okay, I see now. And value changed. Return value changed. Can we see that? Yes, here we go. Okay. So that is not going to be that parameter. We'll set that to be the bind value. Okay, and then let's just go back and see what they had, the value. So this is going to be room interaction, bind value. Let's see. And that was a task. Let's see what that does for us. Okay, so we have our value. That's still null. Oh, because I'm getting the wrong one. Oh, such an idiot. .visitor. Maybe it would have worked beforehand. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay, so that's skipped over this bit. No, we did that bit, but back in here, for some reason we didn't hit this. Yeah, I think we don't want that. I think we want that just to be void. I think the problem was I was looking at the wrong object. Because I am an idiot. Idiot. It's all good. All right, so we'll run that. If I can get this work, I'll call it quits. So we'll choose. Dun, dun. Let's put the breakpoint there, shall we? Object not set. Room interactions. Oh. Interesting. Let's go up here. Room visitor. There you go. So we have that as a visitor. Alright. So I'm hoping that we might be almost there. If I wasn't such a dingbat with my copy paste errors. We go room control. Select one, send colors. Good. Okay, cool. So that's worked. So now let's go in here and see if we can let's see. We'll have a private bool show drop down submit equals false. So we'll make sure that's always false, and then when we do that, we'll set it to true, and then up here we'll do that up here where I had that earlier. This is now going to be drop down submit. Okay, so that's that bit. And we also want to style our select, and I am going to remove that default value as well from our model, so we don't need that. So we've got that, and then if we have a look at some styling on Tailwind, let's see, drop down. Maybe that. Control-Shift-T. Nope, it's not going to come back. I was hoping we could get that. Drop down box Tailwind CSS. How can we make it look pretty? Have you got something pretty on it? Yes. Let's have a look at the code. What have you got on it? What did it look like? It's a button. Okay. So on our button, let's do that. Da, 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 da. Class. I don't know. Is it that one? I mean, I know it's not a button, but it might look okay. Is it because I've got class twice? I do. There we go. So we can have that. Choose visitor. Okay, let's run. That's better. I take it that didn't do anything then. What did I mess up? I'm going to take out these arias here because I think they are messing with it. And let's see how we can go. So we've got our bind value. I still think that that button is not behaving as it should be. Let's go and have a look. Let's reload. Inspect. Yeah, so that's not worked. There's something wrong there. Maybe I don't need the @ symbol. I feel like I do. Okay, let's do Blazor. Blazor toggle button disabled. Let's have a look. So there we go. So that's going to be up here. We're going to do it that way. Where's that gone? That's better. So basically it'll be true or false depending on whether that's that. That seems like a better idea. And it still doesn't work. Let me have a look. Oh, that should be true. Oh no. Ah, wait, where's that post? No, I had that right. Let's go back. That should be don't have it. And then going back here. So disabled task running. That's a bool. And then we have to do state has changed. I reckon that's what we need. Let's go back in here. Oh, wrong project. We're in the Unity one. So let's go state has changed. Show drop down submit button. Okay, see if I can get this to go. I don't know why that's not disabled. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to take that out for now, okay? Because I don't know what is going on. I don't seem to be able to do that properly. We'll see. I'm not worried about that anymore. That's definitely all working. So it was disabling the button in some way. Okay, so we have bind value 7, and then we send that through. Okay, so if we send that through, we go back over to Unity and we go into the remote control and we find visitor request. We're going to pass in the message and we're going to do var, this is going to be enter, no, what was it? Command for visitors, visitor is equal to enum.pass. Let's have a look quickly. That should have worked. I don't understand why that didn't work. We'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to go C# get enum from int. Let's see, I can't remember how you do this. Alright, so is it just that? Okay, let's see. Message body, and that needs to be entered, I'm guessing. So we'll sort that out. It's going to be command, and then that's going to be int visitor number is equal to int dot try pass. I'm just going to do that bool discard for now. Int try pass message dot message body, and we'll have out int enum int, and then we'll pass that in to there. Bool can get int, and then if can get int, we'll do this, and we're going to pass the visitor into there. Why is that a string? Is that... Wait. Hang on. Key press. Oh, okay. .to string. I could have just passed the actual... Oh, if that's the case. Oh, sod that then. I could just get the... I can do this on the other side. Let's get that out. Let's go message dot message body. That'll do there. Okay, and let's go back to the other code. And in here, we're going to go back into up here where we get that dictionary. And we're going to select it back out. Let's go. I'm going to take that out and make that a private. Up here, we're going to have a private dictionary of int and command for visitors enum called, what is it called? We come down here, visitor dictionary. Okay, so we've got that. Now, once we've made that, we can come down here and we're going to get the bind value, and we're going to get the visitor is equal to dictionary, and that's going to be our bind. That'll have to be our bind value as an int. I'm just going to cast that rough and dirty. Bind value dot value. Can I not do that? Bind value is not null. Really? You are a string, and we're going to get an int out of you. Fine. The bool can get int is equal to int dot try pass, and we're going to take that bind value. We're going to have out int visitor ID, and we're going to go in here and get that visitor ID, and all of this will only happen if can get int is true. Okay, all right, so that looks like it'll be good, and then on the other side we'll just pass that visitor as our message. Okay, all right, so let's go to where we do this bit. We're going to have that's going to limit it, isn't it? I think it doesn't matter. Let's put it on here. All right, let's try that. I'm feeling brave. Oh, that went well, didn't it? What's the problem? Oh, but did that make it string? Hang on, that's not string. There we go. Oh, that's string. Okay, so that's fine. We'll have that dot to string, and then up here this is going to be where is it? This one will be string as well. And we'll see how that goes. Let's go to Unity, and I'm feeling brave. Let's run it. Oh, it has an error. Of course it does. Where's your little error? This says it doesn't have an error. Okay, let's go. We'll press play. Let's see if we can get the Unity to go. No, now it's really erroring. Oh, did I? That's not used anywhere. So let's stop. Rebuild. Attach. Oh, wait. Hang on. Rebuild. What came up? Yes, I want to stop you double clicking. Oh! I hadn't finished all of these. So let's just do that. Now it should be fine. Okay, let's see if I can start this. Looks like it's going to go. It takes a little while, doesn't it? Oh, wait. I have breakpoints. Whoopsies. It's waiting on me. All right, it's running. Okay, so let's go over to this project. Let's run it and see if it works. Oops. What was the problem here? That needs to be an underscore. I love how Visual Studio is just not giving me real-time IntelliSense. Happens so often now. And that's what's happening here. Like that. I mean, these are the basics. I don't know why it's not doing that. Oh well. Let's go down here, choose a visitor, send. So hopefully we should have that. And if we go over to the room, I guess I should have put a breakpoint in to see if it actually hit this. It's too cocky. But hey ho. Let's try it again. Interesting. Let me go and make sure that everything is ready in Unity. Maybe it helps if I attach the debugger. Always helps. And then if I go back in here, let's have a look. So in here I should have visitor, so I'm expecting that will hit here. But let's go see. Yay! Okay, I can see we've hit the breakpoint in here. Ah, but we're not getting that message through. Interesting. Okay, so why is that not sending the message? I must have done something wrong in this app. So that's going to limited. I'll put a breakpoint here and see what's going on at this end. Okay. And I shouldn't have detached the debugger, but never mind. I'll go and attach it again. I'll go back into Unity, stop and restart. Well, that looked okay. Oh, you see, that didn't come through. Why is that not coming through? Oh, should it be message body? That's why. Message body. So it helps if the code is correct. Where's that RGB one? Is that correct? Send colors. Message body. Yeah, okay. So that was the problem. Let's go and see. I have a good feeling this should work. And then I'll end for the year. So let's have a look. Yay, okay. So now it looks like I'm over here. We've got a username, we've got an action, and let's go and have a look in the room. Yay, it worked. We can see Venkman at the back there. Should we try another one? Slowly but surely I'm getting there. Alright, let's try the Terminator. Let me take the breakpoints off. Okay. Let's get rid of all these breakpoints. And hopefully we should see the Terminator come up. There he is. Let's see if we can have Vader. He makes everything red, so I'm going to advance the room. And there he is with his red lightsaber. Well, that's cool. Alrighty. So that was some real good structural stuff that I got in the app today. So the rest of that should just be really easy, she says, just to implement the rest of it. So it's ready for the new year when I come back streaming, and maybe some people will be ready to come in and have a play and see. So I guess let me see if I can control my room. Let's close the projector and rotate round. So I'm doing that via a Bluetooth keyboard to the other room, and I'll zoom out a little bit. Now you can see all of these things, rather than me controlling it via a keyboard, is all going to be via the Signal R. So yeah, that'd be cool. I won't have to press these buttons, and people in patrons will be able to do that and have some fun and play with it. So that's really cool. So yeah, I guess that's it from me for the year. I'm going to try not to do a pop-up stream before I come back in the new year, which will be the second week of January. So 2-week break, and then I'll be back. So hopefully that will you'll all be around then and enjoy it. So with that from me and my little antlers, I will see you in the new year, and happy holidays. Oh, thanks, Coffee Biddy. Nice to see you're still there. Nice. Hello and goodbye. Happy New Year and a very Merry Christmas to you, and enjoy baking and with time with your son and grandson, and that'll be wonderful. So lots of love to everybody, and happy holidays. And let me just zoom out, and I'll catch you all another time. Bye.